Well, no going to the coast today. We got an ASAP job, so let's go do that. How about? We are out in the Valley of Kings, Old Kings Valley. Somebody filled gravel potholes with concrete on this road. It's just weird. I don't know. All right, we're there. Good looking timber. We've got surveys. I got a survey from when? 2012, my boss's dad, and then we got one from 2015 when I was in here. So we got to run this line right here. We're parked pretty close to the section corner. It's somewhere out there. We're gonna go find that and lay out a quarter mile to the west. Oh man, of course the blood sugar is low. We're gonna eat a snack pack and then we're gonna go find the section corner and then work a quarter mile west and then a little more. Actually, no, is that a quarter? Yeah, that's a quarter mile. 1,300 feet west from there. All right, let's go find that sucker. Well, this job might feel like a piece of cake. Brush is kind of sparse in here compared to that coast job I got out in Florence or Mapleton. Kind of a big canyon here. I think we're somewhere close. I got bearing tree notes back at the truck. Dang it. All right, well, as per usual, let's go get lucky. Hey, that always makes it easy. Oop, don't touch that stuff. That's poison oak. There's a fence line right here. Copy. How about we just walk this fence line until we get where we're trying to be? I think I am going to have to mark up to, I kind of followed the forester's red cut boundary to here, so I'm guessing he wants to cut up to here. So I'm going to have to get a side shot, or I guess we're going to have to decide if we want to go another quarter mile or what for this little 100-foot stretch. Might extend the line, I don't know. But somewhere down here, pick you up when we get to some evidence. Well, I bet you it's right here at this Carsonite paddle. Let me walk this log. Stay out of poison oak. Bunch of yellow jackets buzzing around. Right here, I bet you. Okay. Survey marker. This is where we are, and then we're going a quarter mile westish some direction. So what are the chances this tree didn't land on it? I don't know what we're looking for, but hey, check that out. That must be a bearing tree. Uh-oh, poison oak. Hey, look at that scribing. A little bit of scribing and paint left over, and the tree decided to keep growing around it. Hey, it was the last place I looked. There she be. Right there. Okay, from here, which way, how many? Let's see. West. Copy. That yonder. Hey, that's convenient. Stinging nettles right there. And if you get stung, there's Doc right there. Chew it up, put it on the nettles. Copy. Just found the perfect spot. I can see back to that post. I avoided this huge brushy mess, which is right on line. I can side shot to one of them big trees. Correct over the line where it gets into the timber more. Yes. Hate brush. I feel like I'm going to run into a bee's nest in there and just get whopped. All right, spike in the ground. Side shot in the tree. I need to slow down because I am in blacktail shed heaven. I did a job, the 2015 job on that survey. I found in one day 4 sheds, no matches. So there's sheds in here. This is all locked up. I think it's a handicap unit maybe. Anyways, we gotta find a shed. Pretty easy to find it. Looking down, nothing but desert around here, pretty much. Let's try and find that fence line again so we can correct up to line with our next control point. Somewhere out here, and then, then we're gonna see for a long ways up to that next ridge. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'm so used to that salmonberry crap hole on the coast that this is just easy going. Copy. This little creek draw actually has water in it, and it's a little deeper than then it looks, where do I want to go down and cross? Maybe over here on the point? I don't know. My next control point is going to be right up there, copy. This is going to work perfect. I can see back to my, there we go. There it is, control point. I'm pretty close to line. I'm going to get this guy out of the way. Maybe I can just use my hands. No. What is it? Oh, it's a horsefly. Not a yellow jacket. Okay, maybe I can just... All right, tree down. Looking on's good. Definite timber type change right here. We are close to line. I'm gonna put a big old... I took that out of the way so I could put... There's a big old maple down there. I'll put a side shot right in him down on the creek. Moving on up. Going forward, I see a little piece of sunshine. Where? Through that hole there, maybe. I'm gonna try and get there. How about? Let's go there, except for I gotta go around all this because that looks bad. Darn it. I got in the land of old growth stinging nettles. This is a 6-foot post. And they're 8 feet in here. All these suckers. All right, we'll get through here. I do not see that bright spot anymore, but we'll look back and make her work. All right, we are getting way out here. And if I can get to the top of that next thing and see back, boy, we're almost going to be looking for the next pin. All right, let's climb this hill. I wonder if this is close to line. I found a T-post. Maybe not trust it. Let's see, where's the timber change? Over there. Let's go over there and see if we're correcting back up with the compass looking back. I know I'm about 30 feet off a line down with our last one, so let's go. We got around this big bowl. I think we're up on a flat now, maybe. Worked out perfect. Where are you at down there? Should be seeing orange. How come you can't see the orange? Oh, there it is. Way down there. Okay. Moving on up. Boy, did I just spot that from 100 feet away? Maybe. Let's get there without touching poison oak. Oh, without touching poison oak. Let's just go there, how about? Should have turned on image stabilization. But I see a T-post way over here. Let's see what we're looking at. I might even be able to tie it from my last control point. Oh, no, it's just fence. We picked the fence up again. This does have ribbon on it. There's bearing trees around here. I'm not sure if we're far enough. Oh, what do I see back? Nothing. What in the heck? Fence line. There's a road right here. Why don't I just drive right here? Sometimes surveyors aren't the smartest, especially when they're named Jed. Okay, I don't know where I am, but I'm gonna try and figure out how to park right here one of these days. Copy. Oh, only the tiniest little baby deer. Look at that thing. He's the size of half of my finger, walking in the mud. He's so tiny. I want to see him. He's in spots. All right, we're there. Now I recognize where we're at. I was here in 2015. Marking these lines. Okay, what do we got? Hopefully still here and hasn't slid off the mountain. It's attached to something. It's attached to a pipe and cap. Crappie. Okay, from here, hey, there's bearing tree. Let's go look at the date on that. Maybe it looks like it's probably that 2012 survey. Yep, 2012. That was right before I started. I went from construction to the woods in 2014. Okay, I only got a couple shots to tie this in together, and tomorrow we'll traverse this whole thing probably. Look at that tree blaze. He got all bulbous on us. There's an easy one to recognize. Copy. This stuff right here is cow parsnip. And if you get these juices on you, it'll put a chemical burn, especially if it gets in the sun while the juices are on you. Boy, it'll burn you right through all your skin. Don't do it, dummies. All right, just gonna see with the compass where line is gonna cross, looking back at that pin. Oh, maybe right about here-ish, okay. And carrying on across the road right about here-ish. So I wanna go right about here-ish, right about here. And I point back there. And I'm behind a tree. Never mind. And there's a coyote track. So that little fawn's probably dead. That's how it goes. Do your predator hunting, folks. Just filling in side shots on the way back to the truck. Starting to get real hot out here. Should be able to traverse this whole thing tomorrow. And then have it all marked by Wednesday. Hey, look at that. Let's see how this image stabilization works. I'm gonna go to that big old maple down there and put a side shot in it. Let's just go there. How about it? This is for you, Mountain View. Uh-oh, getting to the steep stuff. Uh-oh, whack the brush, jump up over the creek. Hey, there he is. He's bigging them good. Hey, look at that. There's actually fencing right here on this big old thing. Must be somewhere, right? Put my side shot nail right about here. Oh, that's gonna do it. Glad you got to see me.